Wrestling POV's content may not be suitable to some audiences. Your discretion is advised. Wrestling POV's content may not be suitable to some audiences. Your discretion is advised. Wrestling POV's content may not be suitable to modern audiences. Your discretion is advised. Wrestling POV's content may not be suitable to modern audiences. Your discretion is advised. Wrestling POV's content may not be suitable to audiences. Your discretion is advised. Wrestling POV's content may not be suitable to audiences. Your discretion is advised. Wrestling POV.
And she pinned the guy to win a title. Okay. Now, this was obviously...
Mr. Tony, you have to explain to Mimi what a title is.
That's messed up. Jeez. You know, this Joey Ryan ding dong, he
ding dong.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have my kid in there getting chokeslam. Hell no.
Yeah, no.
But you can't even dance, Rick, so never mind wrestle.
Damn, where did that come from?
Jake the Snake never had a title.
So then Ric Flair's irrelevant.
That's right. Jake the Snake never had a title. Mimi Goody never had a title. Damn, he looked good. They put him way wet.
What? Are you drinking?
Yeah, me? Yeah, I don't drink.
To license.
Neville was spotted in Pittsburgh last week, leading to speculation.
Oh, you been drinking?
Oh my God.
Well, here's your headline.
Hello everyone and welcome to another edition of Wrestling POV. I am your host, Tony Diaz, along with Mimi Goody.
Hello.
And the third wheel, Rick Serrano III.
Yo.
And of course, our intern, Miguel Cole.
Hello, how's everybody doing?
All right, we are about 2 weeks away from Hell in a Cell. Looks like things are looking up, and we'll see what happens. Storyline's starting to come together. They're already announcing a few matches. We'll talk about that in a little bit when we go over Raw notes and the SmackDown breakdown. So before we go all that, you know, it is 5 o'clock somewhere, so make sure you crack open your beer or pour yourself a glass of wine, or if you're in Rick's case...
I'm gonna drink a big glass of milk.
Exactly.
Eat some chocolate chip cookies, and then maybe I'll take 3 Viagra.
So... Sorry, Rick. It's becoming...
Lactose intolerant, Tony.
It's becoming a new trend now. Anyway, you know what I was talking about. You know where I was getting at. So I hope you guys are enjoying your Saturday. And now, before we go into the Facebook poll and the hater comment of the week, there was something that kind of caught my eye, so to speak. And I'm wondering if I want to know you guys' thoughts about what I saw, and I need your opinion. I'm going to read some comments from what other people was talking about too, which was kind of I don't know. It was for me. It was a little bit of a not a toss up. I don't want to say that, but anyway, you guys remember Izzy, right? Do you guys know who she is, Izzy?
Yeah, that's a little.
The Bailey.
Oh yeah,
the Bailey fan, right?
Yeah.
So now. Apparently now she wrestles. Okay, and she was doing a show where one of the talents there chokeslammed her. Okay, I don't know if it was a full match. I don't know the full details of it, but she was involved. It might have been a full match. I'm not even sure, but it was odd because, like I said, she took the chokeslam. And then she did, it was kind of like a stunner, I guess. And she pinned the guy to win a title. Okay? Now, this was obviously...
Mr. Tony, you have to explain to Mimi what a title is.
That's messed up. Jesus. Right and missed when I was drinking too. That's messed up, Miguel. You know what the title is, right?
No.
Anyway, now there was it was all over the internet, and there was a lot of people talking about it. And now you guys know who Lindsay Dorado is, right? Lindsay Dorado.
Yes.
Okay. Now he commented. He goes, "I will not support this at all, and I will leave it at that. As a parent and professional wrestler, I feel utterly embarrassed due to my peers' actions. Not okay." Now I'm gonna ask you guys: do you agree with what he said? I mean, is he wrong? Is he right? And I have a follow-up question too after. So,
I just think it's a little bit too much. I think it's being exaggerated. I saw the bump. The guy guided her all the way down.
yeah,
I don't see an issue with it. If her parents signed off on it, so be it.
there's more to that too. So,
Oh well, there we go.
Yeah.
But as with the wrestlers, I feel like they're getting a little carried away with it. All the WWE guys, because what's funny is they were talking about all these horrible things about she took a bump, and then what's their names? The two sweet dudes.
oh yeah, Young Bucks.
The Young Bucks were like, "What? There are monsters out there," and they super kicked the kid.
Yeah,
So,
they super kicked the kid. Yeah, but I think with that case, that kid, it was not a Make-A-Wish thing. It was something that he always wanted it to happen to him, was to get super kicked by the Young Bucks or something like that. But I don't know. I don't know what the detail of it. Now, I'm gonna say, in my opinion, I absolutely don't agree with it. I don't. People were saying, but what about when Kenny Omega fought that 9-year-old? You know, I didn't agree with that either. I mean, the man fought a blow-up doll. Seriously, he did. And there was another. I forgot what the other instance was. There was another one too, but I don't agree with it at all. Okay. Now, the schools that I went to 3 schools, and the schools that I went to, the youngest I've seen, it was 16. And actually, that was my manager at the time. She was just starting, Ms. DeVille. And she was part of our group. She was our sister. Mm-hmm. So she was 16 at the time. But she took very little bumps. It was, her parents had to sign like
A waiver.
a waiver, you know, so they don't get sued. And so, you know, but there's a lot of things that went through my head about this. Some people are saying, leave her be. She's, you know, when you were a kid, didn't you want to be around? Yeah, but you know what? I'm sorry to say, but at 12 years old, your body's not fully developed yet. Okay? And plus, there's a big difference between a 200-pound man and probably, like, I would have to say a 96-pound little girl.
Right.
It's a big difference. Okay?
Yep.
They don't, and plus, I don't give a damn who you are. You know? No. That's no. And the believability of wrestling, you know how somebody say the F word, you know, that it's fake. And I hate that. It's like, no, trust me, step in the ring with me for 5 minutes, I guarantee you, nobody will ever say it's fake, number one. Number two, you know, the rigorous training that we all did, and Rick, you know too.
Exactly, yes.
Just to be a manager, Rick still had to go through that training. You know, he had some bruised ribs. You know, his neck would be hurting.
Finger.
That's another story. We don't want to get into that. That's a whole nother segment in itself.
I have a torn labrum, Mimi.
Yeah, Jesus.
It got worse.
Got worse, you know, because nobody sent Rick out any prayers or thoughts.
No.
I said it wrong, but still, it's something like that.
It's okay, Tony. You tried.
I know. Just take it easy. So now my thing is this: they were like, you know, when I was in corrections, I had there was a 15-year-old kid that we had that was just as big as I was. Okay, so for those of you saying, when you were younger, the difference is this kid could probably take out a grown man. Mm-hmm. This was a big kid. You know what I'm saying? So that would be believable. You know, for me to see a 12-year-old kid to fight a 200-pound man and to win and to beat him, No, for me, it was making a mockery out of wrestling. That's how I saw it. Now,
I can see that.
You know what I'm saying? That's where I'm coming from. Now, Joey Ryan. Do you guys know who Joey Ryan is?
Yeah.
You know who he is. Joey Ryan is the guy that, he makes people grab his dick slip. And he does the stupidest shit where he flexes like Hogan, and the guy's like, and then he does this bullshit and gives him like a hip toss, or in his case, a dick toss. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's Joey Ryan. So he's been really popular in the internet because of that. Okay, he looks like a porn star because he's got the money, like Ron Jeremy. Right. He looks like. Okay, this is what he commented. He put it on Twitter. He said, "This may be unpopular amongst my peers, but it seems like everybody wants to treat wrestling like a real sport until it's convenient. Most professional athletes were playing year-round full contact sports when they were 12. Yeah, and the one thing, number one, I can't stand Joey Ryan. I can't stand him. Seriously, you got popular because of a dick toss. Nothing else. You know what I'm saying? Nah, don't give me that shit. And number two, there was like a 14 or 15-year-old soccer player or something like that he made it to the pros because he was that good. Right. The difference is that he could actually beat a grown man in soccer. You understand? That's the difference. This Joey Ryan ding dong, he ding dong. Yeah. He's saying crap. I don't know. He just gets me upset. Listen,
I understand it, man.
It's just ridiculous. And now I'm going to read some comments. They were saying, I think in my opinion, Izzy is living her dream and getting the experience of being a professional wrestler. When she gets older, being picked up a bigger wrestling promotion, as long as she respects and honors the philosophy of the business and appreciates the men and women who paved their way for her. Now, my thing is this. Izzy was only famous because she was a Bailey hugger. Okay? And she would cry. She cried. Oh, my God. That don't mean that she's going to be a great professional wrestler.
No.
I've seen women, our very own Casey Carlisle. Mm-hmm. Okay? She's been in the business how long? A very long time. Like 10, I think 15 years close to.
Yep.
Okay? And where's her recognition at? You mean to tell me that this girl, Izzy, the minute she steps in the ring, she's going to get booked over somebody like Casey Carlisle? No, bullshit. Get the fuck out of here. So I wanted to go back from what you said about the parents.
Yep.
Apparently, the parents are pieces of shit.
Mm.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And they're just living off of, like, they're taking advantage off of this Izzy superfan thing. Okay? Now, and this is what somebody had commented. Whether it's true or not, I don't know. But you know what? Why would he say this? For me, it was kind of weird. I need to look into it more. If anybody else has, can find out more information, please post it on our Facebook page. But this is what he said. He said, he's talking about her parents. He goes, they're really shitty. Really, really shitty. A while back, myself and some others on here discovered a full-on creep who's obsessed over porn stars and teen girls, was talking on Twitter about how he was going to show up at Izzy Mania, which I think is fucking stupid, to get his hugs from Izzy. His Twitter page was filled with naked women and porn gifs, yet he's conversing with Izzy and everything. Conversing with Izzy and everything. I saw how weird he was and noticed he finds underage girls sexy. So I reached out to Izzy's parents. One of them ignored me. The other one told me to mind my own business. Then a few days later, I see he showed up and he's groping Izzy full on in a picture to get his hug. Those parents basically just want money and any type of fame. It's sad. So now I'm going to ask Mimi a question. You got two boys, okay? Mm-hmm. At the age, now I know your second oldest was very active in sports and stuff like that.
Right.
If he was so good, and they were like, you know what? He was taking out grown men, grown football players. Well, he played wide receiver. So let's just say that he was burnt. He outdid a lot of the NFL receivers. Let's just say hypothetically. Okay, would you allow it? Is that okay?
I don't know.
You don't know.
No, that is something that I will have to sit there and really think about. Because his future, because that's only a short gig, and I'm thinking, about this little girl and the rest of.
But I'm talking about your
right.
son.
But the same thing is I will have to talk to him and see if that is something that he's gonna do. Wants to do. I mean, it's a difference between the NFL and indie wrestling, because in the NFL you're making millions of dollars. In indie wrestling you're only making maybe about $500 a gig.
Right.
So
$500. Wait, what indie show you going to?
I'm just throwing it out there. I don't know what the indie guys make, because you guys never told me how much you was making,
and you're never gonna know.
All right, so I'm just throwing a number out there.
Yeah.
I believe that, granted, money isn't everything,
right.
But if my son is really like, Mom, I really, really want to do it, and it's going to protect his future, yeah, I would let him do it.
Okay.
All right. Now, can I talk about this little girl?
Hold on, not yet. Now, I'm going to tell you, because I have a little girl. Okay, I mean, she's a grown woman now. But as a little girl, if she came up to me and told me that she wanted to get into the wrestling business and this and that, I would tell her no. Okay, it's too dangerous. Her body's not fully equipped to take these bumps, in my opinion. That's just my opinion. Now, Rick, if you had children and they came up to you and said,
he has me go.
That's true. You do got me go. Now, how would you feel in this instance?
Definitely won't have my kid in the wrestling ring. That's it. Like I said, I don't see the big deal if the parents signed off on it. But if that was my kid wouldn't be in the ring. Listen, I damn nearly broke my arm taking a choke slam bump.
Yeah.
So it's rough. I've got power slam, power bombs, everything, but the choke slam was the hardest one for me to get, and I wouldn't have my kid in there getting choke slam. Hell no.
Yeah, no.
But you can't even dance, Rick. So never mind wrestle.
Damn, where did that come from?
First of
You
all,
got two left
PYC,
feet.
I'm a pretty young thing, alright? When I go out there, Michael Jackson turns in his grave, because he's like, yo, I gotta see this guy do this.
Is that what he said?
Was that
Yeah.
Miguel again?
That was Michael Jackson down the grave. Happy birthday, Michael!
All right, so yeah, I mean, you guys out there, I mean, you tell me what your thoughts are. To me, and it's just I disagree with it all. I mean, now seriously, excuse me, would she really be famous, or would she really be getting bookings if she wasn't the barely hugger?
No.
You know what I'm saying? No, nobody would care. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is this. If that one thing that I read, if the parents really are like that, y'all motherfuckers need help. Seriously. Because if you're going to go off of the fame of a 12-year-old, you got problems.
Right.
You got problems.
And you know what? Not only do they have problems with people, they don't have problems with wrestling POV. And you know what happens when you have problems with wrestling POV?
But
Izzy's parents need to go in the book.
I agree. Yeah, no, they do.
No, because you just going by rumors.
Who said? How's it rumors? When it's true.
She took
About
the choke slam.
the family?
Her being in wrestling, period.
Oh, okay. All right.
She got choke slammed.
Yeah, and the parents allow it.
Hell!
So, I agree. They definitely need to go in the book because you pissed us off.
Yeah.
So, Rick, do the honors.
All right, little girl Izzy's parents. You just made the book!
There you go. All right.
Can I talk now?
Oh, my God. Yeah, I guess. You wasn't here last week. Now you want to make... Jesus. All right, go ahead.
That's right. I need to be center of attention this week.
Oh, my God.
So, my thing is, with the parents, they should take into account on what happened to... see, now you made me lose my train of thought. what happened to Paige at a young age.
Oh, okay.
Because
There you
Paige
go.
was wrestling at the age of
That's true.
12.
Was it 12? I thought it
Yeah.
was like 14.
No, she was still in the ring with
But her parents allowed it.
exactly.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and her parents were owner of the gym, and the parents are, you know, the promoters,
Mm-hmm.
whatever. And the problem with young people that age being in the ring is that they're huge risk takers.
Right.
Okay,
I agree.
and that's exactly what happened to Paige, and she hurt her neck, and now she's
Done with wrestling.
done with wrestling.
Yeah.
But who's to say that that neck injury didn't happen before WWE?
Yeah.
You know, and it just got
Maybe
aggravated more.
Yeah.
You know, I'm just saying.
Wow,
I agree.
guys.
I agree.
Give
Rick,
it up to Mimi Goody.
Do you agree?
I agree. I mean, like I said, shouldn't be in the ring. But I don't have a
Right.
problem with her being in the ring if her parents agree with it. I mean,
Yeah, but
that's
but
their
for me
kid.
is that if the parents are doing it to get money out of it,
Oh, absolutely.
Then they're wrong.
It's not. It's shitty, but
I just don't agree with it. Period. So yeah, if whatever thoughts or questions you have, please post it on our Facebook page on this subject. I'm curious to know what everybody else thinks. To be honest, you know, some of the
I'm
questions
like
I was
I
going to
said,
read.
I'm
all
on
of
the
them, but-
fence. I just look at you got to look at the whole big picture.
Right? No, I agree.
I mean, if she's getting paid and it's gonna help her pay for her college or
No,
whatever, then
in the Indies, you don't make that much money
I'm
to
just
pay
saying.
for college.
But that's what I mean. But I mean, you use the scenario with the NFL.
Right? No,
You know, NFL and Indies are totally different.
you know. I use the NFL because those are grown, big ass men. Or maybe I should have said college. Jesus Christ, me. Teach me. Don't put me on the spot.
I'm sorry.
Miguel,
but it's-
write this down. The NFL and the Indies are two different things. Oh
Say
my goodness!
what? All right. So yeah, just post your comments on that. We've been talking about it for a while. It's just been bugging me all week, seeing it. I was like, are you kidding me? All right. So one of the Facebook polls that I put up was, is Charlotte Flair overrated or underrated? I had to put it up because everybody's all pissed off, and you know they're like, you know,
And no one messes with Tony's girl.
no. She's got some, you know, she got some new fun bags. Or wait, no, that's for men. She got some new puppies.
Jesus
Christ. Puppies. She's got new puppies. Respect the girl. Put a little respect in her boobs.
Dead puppies.
They're not dead puppies.
Not anymore.
That was corny. So this is, before I read the poll, here's some of the comments. Todd Silver. He said, neither. I think she's just right, gets proper attention and usage. And then he posted this. I said, I see what you did there. Well, actually, Tony Gutierrez put that on there. Tony, get a better name, man. I can't pronounce your name like that. But he posted, hashtag Todd finally got his Maurice fix. Todd, you got problems, man. You know, you need
Todd
to,
has the problem.
you know, he needs help. So then that Tony Gutierrez did, he said, I see what you did there. He put the Batman figure on there. Guy thinks he's Batman or something. So then Jay Havel said, no, she's not. She's had some of the best female wrestling matches I've seen.
He's right.
He is right. Rick, come on, man. You can't deny it.
No, I
No,
agree.
Jay Havel, listen, he's still medicated. That's what it is.
Jesus. All right, so then Michael Hunsinger, he put in a picture of Charlotte holding the NXT. Well, she's not holding, she's just standing with him. The NXT, the Raw Women's title, SmackDown Women's title, and the Divas title. And
you know what? I was gonna comment on that.
He said,
Go ahead.
enough said.
Enough said, Michael Hunsinger? Really? Enough said?
That's what
It doesn't mean anything. Championships don't mean anything. Jake the Snake
how
never
does
had a
that,
title.
how does that does not mean anything?
Jake the Snake never had a title.
So then Ric Flair's
Never had a
irrelevant.
title.
That's right. Jake the Snake never had a title. Mimi Goody never had a title.
Oh, God, wait. Let me go.
That's why
She got you there. She got you there.
What had happened was, Charlotte is the best. Charlotte's the number one. No, but seriously, titles don't mean nothing in WWE.
No,
you
it's
can't
about
say
winning.
that.
No. And I have to disagree with you, and I'm going to argue with you in this one. Because, granted, with her wooing now, that's the only time that she actually started
But
kind of like under her father's wing.
yeah, but she rarely does it now, though.
Yeah, she was a total.
No,
She
come
was
on.
a phenomenal wrestler way before her father started riding her coattail to be popular again.
I don't know about that.
I'm just saying.
I don't know about
All right,
that.
I'm just saying this, and I'm gonna say it, and I don't care what anybody says. Charlotte is as overrated
I don't know.
as
No.
her 16-time champion father.
Jesus.
Yes, I said it. He did not deserve 16
know what?
titles. She does not deserve to be 7-time woman
Rick
champion. Hell
Serrano
no.
the third, you just made the book.
Listen, man, there's no way. Like, you think John Cena deserves to be champion 16 times?
No, but
No.
but the thing is, my thing is too, as far as everything else. I mean, within the women's division, okay, she is a very great wrestler.
Yeah.
A
She's a great
tall
athlete.
bitch like that, jumping off, doing suicide dives and all that stuff. I'm sorry, she is fucking great in the
She
ring.
is great. I'm not
So
taking that away
then
from her.
why is she
But
overrated?
She's highly overrated because Becky Lynch will destroy her.
Absolutely,
Sasha
I agree
Banks,
with that
Bayley
too.
Lee,
But
There's a
no,
lot of
Sasha
other-
Banks.
Oh.
Sasha Banks is not in the same league as, Charlotte. no, because I'm just like, Sasha Banks is the one who's fucking overrated.
True.
What?
Yes.
What?
Yes.
Oh,
You know?
Lord.
Absolutely.
Sasha Banks is a little.
I agree with that.
Her, Alexa Bliss, they're both overrated.
I agree
Yo,
with that. Sorry.
First of all, Charlotte, cannot get out of her father's shadow. She is right.
How? She has not.
No, but you see,
All she does is
But
move.
she
All
was
she
at
does is
one
stupid
point.
walk.
Yeah, no.
She did at one point,
She still
but she's
does the
not
walk.
anymore. You know,
still doing
she
it.
barely does the woo in the ring. And
That's
she
because
barely
her
does
breasts
the
are too
little...
big. She can't catch her breasts to do it.
Jesus Christ.
Yo, I'm sorry. I don't see it.
So
with
here,
Charlotte.
here's
Charlotte's
more.
great,
Here's
but she's
more.
overrated.
Here's more of the comments. Dan PB. That's Dan. Sorry, Dan
guys.
PB. He says adequately rated. All right. Jordan Powell said
I
should.
agree.
Well, yeah. He said Jordan Powell said should be the answer. In no way is she underrated. George Smith says, well, to be honest, the only reason she's held that belt as many times as she did is because of her dad. She is she's a decent wrestler, but there are a few others that are better. Becky
Thank
and
you.
Asuka, just to name a couple.
Oh yes,
So a guy, C.A. Caliborn, whatever the hell his name is, he says, let's not keep telling this because of her dad lie. Alexa, is just one championship behind her, and that's only because the Divas title doesn't exist anymore. I agree with that. Louis Bevan said, she's good, but they need to give others a chance.
True.
That's bullshit. When was the last time she held the title? Besides this
She
one.
held the
It was a
Raw's
while
title
ago.
this year.
Huh?
She held the Raw's title this year.
Was it this
The
year?
Raw Women's title.
But it's still been a while.
And she had the SmackDown title at the Royal Rumble. That's why she wasn't in the Royal Rumble.
All right, David Cockburn, brother. Seriously, that's really his name, Cockburn. He had to have gotten decent high school.
Not that there's anything wrong with
Nothing to
that.
say. I mean, for Rick, it's on Sundays.
So it might as well call her gonorrhea.
She's the most talented and gifted performer of her generation. Greg Francis says, I don't think how people rate her is the issue. The issue is over-pushed, seemingly at the expense of all others. I honestly think someone at WWF's head will explode when they try to do Ronda versus Charlotte and one has to go over the other.
Yo,
I
that got a
agree.
point. That's a good one. I like that.
Yeah,
Okay.
I agree.
Andre Robinson said she is Ric Flair's daughter. That's why she gets contract. She got the title reigns. She got and will get the pushes and got. Okay, I can't read that. Too many. She got.
Oh my
she got.
goodness, Mr. Tony!
Shut up.
Mr. Tony,
What?
did you know that Charlotte is Ric Flair's daughter?
No idea.
Oh my goodness, I got to tweet about this.
All right, Blake Owens. He says her career started off overrated, in my opinion, but now she's rated just right. She is getting stuff based on her talent rather than last name. Now, I agree. Sorry.
No, I
No.
don't agree. She's
I agree.
always been doing things on her own, not using her father's name.
Lord, not using her father's name. She changed it from Charlotte to Charlotte Flair. For God's sake.
Yeah, well,
She changed it from Charlotte to Charlotte Flair because she couldn't get over.
No, that wasn't her decision, though.
No, it wasn't. Because her decision from the get was to be Charlotte, just plain Charlotte.
Right.
Just plain Charlotte.
Exactly.
With her daddy's robe, her daddy's song, her daddy's
Yeah, well,
shuffle,
that's
her
why.
daddy's
That's
move,
why
It's
she.
a
her daddy's
remix.
chops,
It's a
her daddy's
remix.
finisher.
Well, who's to say that her father didn't push her to say, "Hey, you need to do it this way"? Da, 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 da. And she's taking his advice.
Ric Flair is such a pushover. He can't tell her to do anything, son.
Come on. On that part of it, though, I mean, think about it. Someone paid him $10,000 just to say that he's the Nature Boy, too. So
Exactly,
What's that
so-
tell you? Anyway. All right. So the poll was in favor of, yes, she's overrated, 62%.
Wow.
Yeah.
Because I
To
chose that
38.
she wasn't.
Oh, I did, too. We were part of the
Well,
38.
there must have been some SmackDown fans then.
What? All right.
Oh
Anyway,
my goodness, I can't even press that button. That was terrible.
Exactly. All right, so now that he just did. All right, so the last poll that we did, we discussed it about the putting Ricochet versus Adam Cole. Should we put that in the wrestling POV archives? The vault actually to be nominated for match of the year. Jay Havel said no, it shouldn't. Both guys have had better matches with other people more than once, but won't take anything away from them as it was a fantastic match with some great spots. So I kind of agree with him. It wasn't fantastic though, Jay. Come on. Matt Novak, he says
He's back.
He was back since last week. You wasn't here. All right. So yeah, I think
went
he
to
should.
a dark place.
That was very dark. Yeah, he was in a very dark place. He says, yeah, I think it should. Like Jay said, both have had better matches, but having Cole's more technical style versus Ricochet's fast pace was a good dynamic to the match. The classic Ricochet versus Ospreay match worked because they are both high pace and high paced guys, but it's not WWE style, which is more slower. So this match was perfectly suited to Matt. That's not what we were asking.
No, but it
Son
makes
of a
sense.
bitch.
It makes sense.
No, it doesn't. He said, wait,
You say it with an accent, so that's why you don't understand it.
that's probably why. That's fucked up. I mean, Jesus Christ. He says, so far this year, there has been a real lack of match of the year contender. So this is definitely a contender for that reason. Other years, maybe not, though. So.
Matt Novak come back with a vengeance, and let me tell you something.
But it still wasn't what we were asking.
But
We didn't
what you
say
said
anything about
last
the Will Ospreay and Ricochet match.
No, but what you said last week was that this match was slow in the beginning,
It was
what I liked about the match was that they were taking their time. They were building on the wrist locks and stuff like that. I like that slow pace from time to time, and it worked. The chemistry worked with these guys. So I agree. I think the match should be in the vault because, again, it was a science. The whole match from beginning to end, it worked. It flowed. It was chemistry, Tony.
Yeah.
Chemistry.
All right. Whatever. Anyway. Anyway, it was what was it? Oh, the numbers were 86% of the people said yes, and only 14% said no. Don't put it in the vault. So I guess it's going in the vault.
Yeah.
So it will definitely go into the vault.
That match is joining Jericho vs. Omega at Wrestle Kingdom 12, Velveteen Dream vs. Aleister Black at NXT War Games, Backlash, Miz vs. Rollins, and NXT TakeOver Chicago, Velveteen Dream versus Ricochet, as well as the tag team match, Mustache Mountain and the Undisputed Era.
That one did. All right, so that's enough for the. Wait. Do we got a hater comment of the week?
No.
Oh, I think the hater comment of the week has to go to Johnny Sensation.
Johnny. Oh, Jesus Christ! Yes.
Johnny Sensation.
Well, explain who he is first for the people who don't know who he is.
All right, Johnny Sensation was the guy he portrayed Owen Hart for DX, right? It was for DX.
Yeah.
While Owen Hart was with the Nation of Domination.
Right.
He was the guy imitating Owen Hart.
Right. He did impressions of everybody. He did impressions of Owen Hart, Undertaker, Shawn Michaels. Really, really good though. Like the one he did with Owen Hart when he was imitating, it was classic. You know, he goes like one of the best lines he did was something about that. My nose got here before I did, and that was 20 minutes ago, or some shit like that. Yeah, it was funny. All right, go ahead, Rick.
That's not funny.
So he sent out a tweet on Monday night saying that he was gonna bring a gun. He got his gun in through security at Raw, and then he's gonna shoot himself live on Raw and kill himself, and that you guys don't want to miss it.
That's horrible.
Yeah, he says it's been great, WWE or some shit like that. Yeah.
It said panic throughout the arena.
Yeah. Cops were all up and down trying to look for him. Now, from what I heard, and I'm not giving him any excuses, was that he suffers from depression.
Yeah.
And I forgot, somebody tweeted him or called him. It was either Jim Cornette or I don't know who, I forgot. I wish I remembered. Just to see if he was okay. And he texted him. He didn't tweet because his Twitter account got suspended.
Locked.
Yeah. And he told a person, I forgot who though, jeepers. Anyway, he said that it was a joke. And he goes, no, it's just a joke. Homeboy, that's not a joke.
That's not a joke.
That is
he got sent to a hospital.
Oh, he did?
Toronto. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
They kept him there for a couple of days because obviously when you make a statement like that, they gotta lock you down for a little bit. He thanked Toronto police. He thanked WWE. He apologized, and
wow,
but dude,
that's
not the hater comment of the week.
I know, right? Yeah, that's definitely hater comment of the week. So, wow, unbelievable. All right, so that is it for that. Let's get on to the wrestling news from around the world. Take it away, Rick.
All right, and before we do that, let's get into some birthdays. Yahoo! All right, our good friend Bobby Ocean, one of the original indie call-ups, turns 33 years old.
Wow, little Bobby.
Bobby. Yeah. All right, Jeff Hardy, this is shocking, turns 41.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Holy shit.
Damn, he looked like they put him way wet.
What? Are you drinking?
Yeah, me? Yeah, I don't drink.
Jesus Christ.
This one is even more shocking. Mickey James turns 39.
Wow.
No way.
Holy shit. Are you serious?
Yes.
What?
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, Mickey.
Damn. That's all I gotta say. Damn. Damn. You beat me to it.
Cochinos.
Cheetos?
I said cochinos.
Oh, well, you turn on Mexican there.
This one is even more shocking than that.
What's
the
that?
Great Khali turns 46.
Are you? Wow. Jesus, what is going on with these guys? Wow.
But he looks 66. He looks old as hell.
He does look old.
But that's because doesn't he have that disease?
Gigantism?
Yeah.
No, I don't think he does.
I think he does.
No. Well, he might.
I think he does.
I
don't know. Miguel, take a letter.
Okay.
All right, go ahead.
All right. And last but not least, stand up and salute your maggots. Sergeant Slaughter turned 70 years old.
Right, for Sergeant Slaughter. Oh, Jesus.
Wow.
Unreal.
You gotta speak up.
I miss Sarge.
I
miss
too.
him.
He was such a good heel.
He was.
Now, let me ask you a question. Did you like him as a heel or a babyface?
Heel.
I liked him more as a heel.
Really?
Yeah.
What about that
Except
little
for when I
war?
was watching G.I. Joe.
What about that war he had with the Iron Sheik?
That was an epic war.
That was epic,
him and Hogan.
Yeah.
Him and Hogan were good. Him and Warrior was good. But I was watching Saturday Night Main Event the other day, and you could tell Sergeant Slaughter was annoyed with Warrior Like,
Yeah.
he's doing a bear hug and Warrior standing straight up. Like, not even selling. Just, like, moving his arms around like, oh, Warrior stuff.
The only thing that I couldn't stand about Sergeant Slaughter is that when I'm going to tell you, he was one of the good promos out there. The man can cut a promo. But
Even with a list.
his spit was, he had that shit hanging on the side.
He did.
And it was like I kept flicking the TV when I was a kid. Get it off. Get it off.
He's just so nasty.
Oh my god.
Alright, it is now time for the wrestling news from around the world. Alright, well, doing time to our German listeners. Listen up carefully. Oh my goodness, Mr. Rick, how can you say that to them? What? I just said hello.
What the hell's wrong with me? You see how hyped he got?
I know.
Alrighty.
Oh, I thought they meant something else. I'm sorry. Alright.
9.
Alright, wait. So what's going on with the German listeners now?
Alright, German listeners, listen up. WWE is having its first ever tryouts in Germany in November for 40 athletes. So pull out that thousands of dollars to go for that training, for that opportunity, that tryout.
Right.
I heard WWE charges a pretty big penny to go to one of their tryouts.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So,
that must be new because they never had to charge people back in the day.
oh well.
Well, it's all
there
about
you
the
go.
money now.
Well, I guess.
And last but not least, Becky Lynch says that her armbar is better than Ronda Rousey.
I agree. You ain't gonna get no argument there.
Yep.
Alright, straight on to rumors. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Y'all ready for these rumors?
Are you ready
Let's
for
do
this?
it.
Alright, Neville was spotted in Pittsburgh last week, leading to speculation.
Well, speculation. Oh, you been drinking?
Oh my god. Yes, I was drinking.
Leave it to
Sorry.
speculation.
Oh boy, God, it never fails. Every
That was
episode.
like the speculation.
All right. Leading to speculation, he could be signing a new deal with the WWE to work on a brand other than 205 Live. What do you guys think of that?
Good.
What other brand?
Well, it's Raw or SmackDown.
305 Live.
Yeah, I guess.
Wow, Mimi. 305.
Oh, man.
I got it. Anyway, speaking of Neville, there is speculation that Neville could be showing up at All In.
Oh!
Yeah, I'm watching All In.
Yeah.
So, there's other talks that they're thinking about putting Paul Heyman with Ronda Rousey. No?
No, I don't want her to.
Well, if the thing of it is, if they're going to be doing the 4 horsewomen versus the 4 horsewomen, which one would be heel? You know what I'm saying? Shayna Baszler is a heel. She's part of the 4 horsewomen.
Yeah. Well, they all will be a heel. But the thing is, if you put it with Paul Heyman, she already said, "I'm no Brock Lesnar."
That's got nothing to do with Paul Heyman.
Yes, it has everything to
No,
do
it
with
does
Paul
not.
Heyman.
Does not.
But that's exactly, but someone who doesn't want to be talked about as Brock Lesnar would say, "I'm not Brock Lesnar,"
Right.
Exactly.
but she is Brock Lesnar. She is the female. She's legit the female Brock Lesnar.
Alright. I don't agree with it. Anyway. Alright, so now Kevin Owens could be a Paul Heyman guy when he comes back. to TV.
What?
He could be what?
A Paul Heyman guy when he comes back from WWE.
Oh, see,
Sorry,
that
back
I
to TV.
would like to see.
Alrighty then. Alright, 2 producers brought into NXT from Impact, Jeremy Borash and James Long, will reportedly be on Triple H's team when he someday inherits responsibility for all WWE creative from Vince McMahon. So that was different.
Okay.
Why would they come out with that? And these.
Indeed, let me tell you something.
That's all, folks.
Jesus Christ.
He sounded more like, and this is a slurping.
My Spanish really
It's
came
a
out.
slurping.
These wine. Which one you want? These.
D-Swan. D-Swan was interesting for me to hear. Anyway, what do you guys think of that?
Very interesting.
Okay.
But
That's it?
stupid.
No, I don't think it's stupid, but it's interesting.
It is interesting. I mean, why would that come
Jeremy
out?
Borash is cool.
Jeremy Borash is good.
Yeah.
He's very, very good.
All right. Now, there's the final one. There's talks, a lot of talks about the WWE reaching out to AJ Lee about returning for Evolution, and the former Divas champ is
Bring him
open
back.
to the
heard
idea.
that. I heard that, and I will freaking die if she comes back.
I mean,
because she was the littlest.
no, I think she's the same height as Alexa Bliss.
No, but can I finish mine? At least she
What
knew how to fucking fight.
You saying Alexa Bliss don't?
No.
Get the fuck out of here! You crazy?
Alexa Bliss is, man.
Oh my god.
The question is, are you saying that AJ Lee's better than Charlotte? Because that's what I'm hearing.
Yes.
That's
that's what I'm saying.
AJ Lee is better than Charlotte.
No, she's not.
Thank you.
No, she's not.
Yes, she is.
No, she's not.
Yes, she is.
No, she's not.
You just said she was, Tony.
No, I did not.
Yeah, you did so.
No, I did not.
Yeah, you did so.
No, I did not.
Let's rewind that one. Yes, she is. Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Like if we don't got a sound effect for that. Jesus Christ. Here we are doing it. A little late, Miguel.
I'm so sorry, but you did say it, Mr. Tony.
No, I did not.
You did so.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yep.
Anyway. All right, so that's all I got for rumors. What do you got for injury?
All right, the Young Bucks, Nick Jackson may not make it to All In as he got a severe case of the flu.
I thought you were going to say, well, it is the shits, the flu.
That was a little loud, Mimi.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. All right.
But that's all I got for the injuries.
All right, so yeah, fine. Let's go on to Raw notes then. All right, Roman Reigns came out and issued an open challenge for the Universal Championship, and Braun Strowman showed up. He said he'll face Roman inside the steel cage at Hell in a Cell. Alrighty then. Yeah. Yep. So Dolph Ziggler and Drew McIntyre came out to challenge Roman. Then all of a sudden, acting GM Baron Corbin came out and set up a title match between Braun and Roman at Hell in a Cell. We said, yeah, we'll do it. But he said in tonight's main event, it will be Dolph Ziggler and Drew McIntyre versus Braun and Roman. Alrighty. But
why are Drew and Dolph getting involved with these two? It makes no sense.
well, it doesn't. But then at the end, I can see why they did it.
Yeah, but that was kind of forced. Like,
Not really.
there was no reason for Dolph and Drew to come out and
It wasn't.
go against Braun and Roman.
No, I agree. All right, my voice was high pitched
I
on
know.
that. Did you hear that?
And that
I
was
agree.
loud, too.
It wasn't loud. Not as loud as you.
Just a
So
little.
just a little bit. All right. So then he set up a match between himself and Finn Balor again. Poor Finn, man.
What the hell?
Poor
Oh,
Finn.
Lord.
Poor Finn. Anyway,
Morphine.
Poor feet.
hey, it's the end for Finn. Anyway, so it was Finn Balor versus Baron Corbin. Balor hit the coup de grace.
With the grog.
But Corbin used a steel chair, earning a DQ. But then he grabs the mic and said, "Oh, I forgot to tell you." I couldn't do it. This is a no DQ. Ref, restart the match. So then he restarts the match. Corbin then attacked Balor with the same chair and then hit the end of days to get the pinfall.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alrighty. Anyway, so then up next it was Dana Brooke, who hasn't wrestled since when?
I don't know.
He said, did he say 9 months?
He said 9 months, like he was
No,
carrying
I
baby or something.
thought she was in that battle royal.
She was in
He
that
was
battle
in a
royal.
couple of matches. I
Yeah.
don't know. Apollo is smoking something.
There's big time. I'm not gonna get too much into it. The winner was Sasha Banks. Seth Rollins came out and issued an open challenge for the Intercontinental Championship match, and it was Kevin Owens that answered the call.
Yo,
Damn good match, man.
5 stars.
This was such a good match that I want to put this in the vault also.
Yes.
Whoa, open it up.
Yes. This match had me on the edge of my recliner. Yeah.
His rocking chair.
My rocking chair, yeah. Anyway, Rollins with a step up enziguri. Kevin Owens missed the moonsault and Rollins hit a curb stop for the victory. Definitely match of the year candidate. My bad. Candidate. So then when we came back from commercial, KO was sitting there. Ken Lyons says, "You know what? I quit." Walked out.
Shocking.
So we'll see what
I
happens.
don't know where
with
that.
Yeah,
Yeah, because that came out of left field.
it did.
Like an RKO?
Man. You tried, Rick. You tried.
Yeah, I did.
You know you did, right? No? Miguel didn't agree. Or he did agree. Alright, so then up next was the B Team versus the Revival.
Ugh.
Yeah, that's what I said. The B Team winning streak came to an end, so they lost and they get a title shot next week on Raw. So, then Elias is out there, does his little tune, and then of course he had his distaste for Toronto, which seemed to be the theme between Raw and SmackDown, was just to say how much they hated Toronto.
Yeah.
Trish Stratus came out in a surprising return. I'm like, all right. Hey, I dug it.
She still looks great.
She still looks good, yeah.
She looks like a completely different person. What
No.
happened?
She doesn't.
No.
I was not stratified at all.
She went back to her natural hair color.
And her face has so much work done on it.
I don't think it's work. I think it's just the power of makeup.
Okay.
Okay, but she had a fatter face, and now she's like, like the air's been sucked out of her head.
No, but
Damn.
you know, if you look at your pictures when you was 18, 19, your face was fat too.
Damn.
First of
minute,
all,
how-
it's cute fat,
What
and it's
are you
still
doing
fat.
looking at his
Well, I was
when he
looking at
18?
his profile.
Oh.
That's just nice.
You had chubby cheeks.
I still do. I get it from my father. Fat ass face.
But they were fatter.
All right. So anyway, she came out and she said she was a real fan of Elias's music, but she wouldn't let him trash her on her hometown. She then hyped Evolution in her match against Alexa Bliss at the pay-per-view. Elias was still talking, and Trish slapped him before sending him out as Natasha and Ronda Rousey made their entrance. Alexa Bliss came out with Foxy and wanted a rematch against Rousey, but not in Toronto. All right, sure. Obviously, this match is going to be at Hell in a Cell. So, then the matchup, it was Natalya versus Alicia Fox. Natalya locked in the sharpshooter and got the win over Alicia.
Yep.
That's all I got to say.
The best part of this whole thing was that Mickey James came out,
Yeah,
and the whole thing with Trish. That was cool. I was like, wow, all right, Mickey's back.
but you know what's funny though is that they were expecting a big pop and they didn't get it.
No.
Yeah, they did it. I popped.
You know, now if Mickey was gone for a while, she was only gone for like what, a month, maybe?
Yeah.
If that. If she was gone for a while and then she get, okay, that'd be a good pop because them two did have a feud back in the day. But they were expecting the pop and they didn't get it. They just didn't.
They
So
tried.
yeah. So up next it was Bobby Lashley versus the Ascension in a handicap match. Lashley won. I'm not getting into it. Then it was Dean Ambrose versus Jinder Mahal. Ambrose hit the Dirty Deeds and he won that match.
Jinder, man, he's
He fell off.
going down.
Yeah, he is.
he made a comment. They asked him about being skipped out of SummerSlam, and he was like, "Well, I see it as a good thing because I'm like, shut up, shut up. Oh, it's gonna make me work harder. Shut up. It is not a good thing that you missed out on SummerSlam. Shut up."
Jesus.
That's the
Rick,
second
I
biggest
think
payday.
you need the mantra.
Yeah, use the Sean.
Shut up.
Shanti, Rick.
Oh, sorry. Shut up. Oh, I got it wrong again.
Funny. All right, so the main event, it was Braun Strowman and Roman Reigns versus Dolph Ziggler and Drew McIntyre. Roman hit a Superman punch and made the tag, but Braun wasn't getting in the ring. Interesting. Drew was then the legal man, and Braun sent the injured Roman Reigns into the ring and let Drew and Ziggler attack him, causing the DQ. Braun finally came in and attacked Roman and set Drew on him after. He gave him like a little nod. He said, "Go ahead.
He's yours."
He's yours." So then, after the beating the crap out of Roman, Ambrose came out to make the save, but was taken out by Rollins. Taken out before Rollins also came in.
Yeah.
And Dolph hit the zigzag.
Why did they just come out together?
I don't know. Dolph hit the zigzag on Rollins as Drew sent Roman to Braun, who delivered a running power slam. Braun has a new stable now, apparently. He grabbed Drew and
It's not the Wyatt
Dolph.
family. I'm upset.
yeah, I am too. But you know what? I did see somebody online predicted this too. Not giving you props because I didn't say it on the show. But anyway, so you know, yeah, he grabbed Drew and Dolph and raised their hands, and so now Braun's a heel. Yeah.
I still have hope that the Wyatts come because remember he said that the cell is going to keep everybody outside. Maybe the Wyatts appear inside the cell.
Yeah.
So there's still hope for that, but I don't know. I really not feeling this Braun with Drew and Dolph. It doesn't really work for me.
No, me neither. I agree. I totally agree.
Mimi, what?
I said, what? Oh my God. All right, so now we're going to do the good, the bad, and the ugly of Raw. Thank you, Miguel, finally.
You're welcome.
All right, so the good, for me, it was that Seth Rollins and KO match. Awesome. That's my opinion. So, and the return of Trish Stratus. Come on, man. You got to give her props.
Yeah.
Okay? All right, now the bad. Alicia Fox's hat. I'm sorry, girl. That shit was too big. Too big.
That's our captain's hat.
And-
He's the captain.
Yeah, too big. No.
Was that 2 years ago?
Yeah. Oh my God, that was terrible. All right. And of course, KO quitting. I thought that was interesting. Weird. And I'm kind of confused. A little bit.
Yeah,
No? Agree?
I agree.
What do you think? What do you think is going to happen?
I think KO is gonna come back big. I think he's gonna be the monster heel
Okay.
on Raw, and I think Bray Wyatt will come back as the monster face.
Alrighty. And the ugly, for me, it was Braun's cash in. You know,
Oh yeah.
for me, and the reason why, hear me out. The reason why is because historically, the cash-ins was the surprise.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Nobody, you know, like they would. Oh man, when's he gonna cash it in? Or when she's gonna cash it in? Never happened. Never. And then all of a sudden, bam! It happens. Oh!
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? For me, that was the
You
fun
ruined
factor of having. I didn't ruin it. Braun did.
No.
For me, that was the fun factor of having that briefcase because
Exactly.
you never knew when they were gonna, you know, cash it in. So for me, it was like, really, you gonna really?
You know, there's speculation going around
Of what?
that Baron Corbin's gonna cash in.
I saw that because he grabbed the suitcase.
Yeah, and then he just booked a championship match, but it
Exactly.
wasn't for the Money in the Bank,
Yeah.
and that Corbin's gonna cash. Yo, if Corbin cashes in and wins that title,
Well, yeah, because you're not supposed to give it up until you cash it in, right?
Right.
And he gave it
You-
up premature.
Well, you're supposed to give it to the ref, and the ref is supposed to.
Right, okay.
But wait a minute. I mean, it could change by Hell in a Cell. Like if they do, like if JoJo, if Man, she got the BTV, man.
Oh yeah, she does.
Shoot, butt too big. Anyway, if JoJo says on there that this is a cash in,
Yep.
then that you can just take that rumor out the window. Throw it away.
It's true.
But if she doesn't, then I can see that happening. I would pop for it for sure.
Hell yeah.
So that would be interesting. So
You pop for anything.
no, I don't. Shut up. All right, so that is your Raw. All right, we're gonna take a quick pause for the call, and when we come back, we got SmackDown Breakdown. We'll be right back.
Hey, this is your Olympic hero Kurt Angle. Listen to the Wrestling POV podcast. Oh, it's true. It's damn true.
And we are back, and when we are back, that means the Wrestling POV podcast and the Collar and Elbow brand are together again. Well, we never were not together, so
So the
Yeah,
again needs to go.
Right.
so the again can go. Yeah, all right, yeah. All right, yeah. Wrestling POV and the Collar and Elbow brand.
Get it together.
Go to collarandelbowbrand.com. Support your local indie wrestler. Get some new t-shirts. Get some new hats. They got shades. They got bags. They got it all. Support your local
They
indie
got
wrestler.
bags?
Support. Yeah.
Oh shit! I didn't
And
know
support
that.
you.
Well, when was the last time you looked in?
But
That's so wrong.
what's so wrong
When was the last time you looked at their website?
about just before we went on the show?
And you didn't see they had bags.
No, I didn't see they had bags. When was the last time you went on? Yeah,
Yesterday.
That's what I thought.
Yesterday.
Such a liar. Go ahead, Rick.
And just maybe there are bags. We don't know. But listen,
Just check it out.
Just check it out. Go to wrestling. Go to collarandelbowbrand.com. Save yourself 10% by using promo code WPOV and send them an email. Say, hey, maybe you guys should get some bags with the WPOV logo on it. Definitely check it out, guys. Please,
Yeah.
it helps us out. It helps out a whole bunch. Save yourself 10%. It helps
Absolutely.
out indie wrestlers. It helps out the best podcast out there, Wrestling POV. And you know what? Just do it.
That's it.
Just do
That's
it.
it. Do
Like
it.
Nike.
Do it.
Just
Do it.
Just be a Nike.
Do it.
Yeah.
Just do it.
Do it.
Yeah. All right.
It's time for the SmackDown Breakdown!
Are you ready? Break it down. Degenerate into something cool. We just got tired of doing what you told us to do. Like a freak boy, yeah. Like a freak little man. Break it down.
Generation.
Think you can tell me
Alright, and SmackDown Live opens up with the coronation of the new tag team champions, The New Day.
This was 15 minutes. I wish I can get back.
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Yes.
You didn't like? Yeah,
No.
you dig it? So good!
No, now when they dissed him, Biggie towards the end disses him, and then he just takes it like a little fucking pussy.
Damn.
What? Tell me! She didn't just say that! Oh, she said that, Booker.
Yeah, she did.
Well, sucky ducky quack quack! Alright, well, Booker says that Xavier the Wise, Kofi the Brave, and Big E is
Biggie.
and he welcomes them to the 5-time champion club, and they all do a spinneroonie.
Yep.
Alright.
Like I said, 15 minutes. I wish I had back.
Alright, it was 12 minutes, but okay.
15.
And the Good Brothers, and the Colognes?
Right?
The Colognes still work for WWE? Let me find out.
Yep.
What in tarnation
That's what I said too.
the Bar wins? Who else was going to win this match? The Bar will go and be the number one contender. They fight for number one contendership next week as they advance in this 2-match tournament. I don't get it. You could have had 3 matches, 4 matches.
Yeah.
Like, all right, whatever.
But instead, next
Rusev-
week it's going to be the Uso, Sanity, and Rusev and Aiden English.
Okay, so if you would have gave me 2 more seconds would have said that myself.
No, that didn't happen until like 5 minutes into the show.
So then Rusev Day walked into Paige's office, and they made a triple threat match for next week. Rusev Day versus Sanity versus the Usos. And Rusev thanks Lana, and Lana's like, it wasn't me. It was
wasn't
Aiden
me.
English.
It
So
wasn't me.
Aiden English says they're going to win the tag team
It
titles
wasn't
on
me.
Rusev Day. All right,
It wasn't
Shaggy.
me. It wasn't me. It wasn't me. I don't know the words. So you kind of wasn't me. You know? No? Nothing? All right.
So,
About to get sued for this. Alright, next up, Becky Lynch's explanation for
Wait a minute. No, let's go back. Now, this match is going to happen next week. Aiden English, Rusev versus Sanity and the Usos. I mean, is this like a predictable match?
yes.
No, it's not.
No?
I don't know who's winning that match.
Who?
I don't know who's going to win that match. You can't bury Sanity anymore.
Watch.
And you cannot put the Usos against the Bar again.
But not only that, you can't put the Usos versus New Day, and you can't put the Bar versus New Day again.
No, so Rusev Day has to win.
Yeah. It's not going to happen.
You don't think so?
No. Negative 9.
Anyway.
All right, Rusev Day. Then we had Becky Lynch's explanation from last week's SmackDown. Okay. Then Jeff Hardy makes his way out to the ring, and he has a long segment talking about how he's reborn after doing that Swanton bomb against Randy Orton through the table. And Randy Orton comes out and tries to cut him off, and that Hardy's going to be a heap of bones in the middle of the ring, and Jeff Hardy is going to delete him. I mean,
Yeah.
that was just terrible.
Mm-hmm.
If it wasn't terrible enough, Carmella is getting ready for her match against Charlotte, and how the buzz is coming off of her, and blah, 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 and Evolution exists because of the attention she brought to the women's division. Again, R-Truth comes out,
That part was funny.
and he wants to know where Carmella went. Ty Dillinger is like, what are you doing, Truth? The Truth's like, when the time is right, the Truth will set her free.
Come on, man. You gotta love
That's
our
the
truth,
truth,
man.
yes.
He is
You
too
got it.
much. They gotta do more with, but you know what? No. I take that back. I think how they're doing these little things with our truth, that's perfect for him.
Yeah.
Not overexposing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
You know, I like it. I like it.
Listen, I wouldn't be mad at an R-Truth Ty Dillinger tag team.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
When he teams up with guys, they usually go pretty far. They do pretty good together.
Yeah.
So I would like to see that. Maybe you could have had them in the goddamn tournament. I don't know.
Oh boy! Instead, they had the cologne.
The
Yeah, and
They had the
speaking of
colognes.
predictable,
predictable.
somebody named Rick Starr III called us last week. Naomi versus Billie Kay.
Yep.
Billie Kay beats Naomi because of Peyton Royce, and Naomi went to Instagram and Twitter and just like, I need someone to get my back. And guess who was all over that?
Who?
Lana.
Oh, really?
She was all over that Twitter and everything, and I'm telling you, they're gonna form a tag team to face these two girls. Like I said,
predictable.
Yeah.
Brie Bella and Daniel Bryan come out, and oh God Almighty, I'm done with this, and it hasn't even happened yet. Miss Maurice versus Daniel Bryan and Brie. Now, this is what I don't get. Why the hell is Brie Bella gonna be on Raw when she has a program on SmackDown?
Exactly.
Word.
Apparently, they get the John Cena treatment.
Word to herd.
She's a
You know what
free
I'm saying?
agent. Unbelievable.
Bunch of dingleberries.
Ew.
But this matchup wasn't a dingleberry. Andrade Cien Almas versus Daniel Bryan. This was a really good match. And again, what is going on with these DQ finishes, man?
Word.
Well,
The man comes out
wait a
and
minute.
attacks Daniel
No.
Bryan.
Wait. You got to think about it though. If Cien Almas would have lost, that would have damaged him.
Yep.
It would have. I get
If
it. I
Daniel Bryan
understand.
would have lost, it would have been like, all right. So what was the purpose? Number one, what was the purpose of this match? Number two,
You could have had Miz distract Daniel Bryan and cause him to lose the match.
right?
Well,
No, I know
why
that.
didn't they do like a tag team double thing with the girls too?
You know what? That works too, yo. Mimi, yo, you on point, cuz.
Gone for a week and then she gets on point. Look at that shit. Oh, say
Oh man.
my bad.
Yeah.
Vacation
And
for you
then
guys.
Jesus Christ.
Charlotte's backstage and she was saying, "You don't deserve anything unless you win it." Blah blah blah. And I'm just like, Charlotte, shut up, shut up.
Come on. Give Charlotte a chance.
Oh,
No, I have to agree with Rick on this one.
No.
Yeah, I mean, come on.
I disagree. I like Charlotte.
I do too, but still, no.
You don't say. Did you know that Tony likes Charlotte?
Wow,
real?
he does?
Yeah.
It's crazy. I never knew
All right,
that.
go ahead.
All right, AJ Styles,
Sons
it's
of bitches.
official. I'm gonna fight me Samoa Joe.
Samoa
I
of
guarantee
Joe.
I'm gonna beat this tyrant. Yeah. I don't know. I'm excited about it, but you need the pull aparts. You need the pull aparts
I've
with
been
these two
saying
guys.
that since this
I
feud
know.
started.
Joe is backstage in the garage and he's telling Wendy he's gonna Daddy's coming home and he's gonna be at the back to school barbecue next week.
Yep.
So please don't tell me they're gonna be at a barbecue like next week on Tuesday. They're gonna have a barbecue.
Watch it
and-
happen.
Oh,
my God.
There should be a
AJ's gonna
pull
be at
apart
home,
there.
and they're gonna have a via satellite in Georgia, and Samoa Joe's gonna appear.
No, you know what would be funny? Is it, remember that time when Steve Austin and Brian Pillman had that scene?
Yeah,
Watch it scene like
exactly.
that.
God.
AJ will draw a gun on Samoa Joe.
Jesus
You ain't gonna
Christ.
ruin my family, Samoa Joe.
Oh God! And then next up, Jeff Hardy versus Randy Orton will be in the Hell in a Cell match as announced. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. And then we had Charlotte Flair versus Carmella for the Women's SmackDown Championship.
Yeah.
Charlotte wins.
Yep.
Charlotte wins. Carmella has a new shirt. Mella is money. It's about time. She's only been saying it for 6 months.
Same.
I don't get WWE. Like WWE shop is just like, you know what would be good? Mella is money.
We gotta do it.
Wow. Did you come up with that by yourself, Gary? Yeah.
Just now.
Freaking Gary.
Unbelievable.
Oh, God. And then after the match, Becky Lynch attacks Charlotte from behind and calls her a bitch. My
Yes.
title, bitch. And I was like, whoa, Becky.
Ooh, I like
I
it.
like it better.
How about Miguel? I know Miguel got a little wood.
No,
Oh my
damn.
goodness, it's plush.
It's plush.
Was it sewn on?
It's a strap on.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
That's just nasty.
That is nasty. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Wait, is
Not that
there?
there's anything wrong with
Is there? I just gotta make sure. Oh
With
my!
that being said, that is your SmackDown breakdown.
Wow.
It's now time for the good, the bad, and the ugly of SmackDown. All right. The good, Andrade Cien Almas versus Daniel Bryan. Good match. The bad. How much time you got? The Bar versus Colognes versus the Good Brothers. Randy Orton and Jeff Hardy's promo. Naomi versus Billie Kay. AJ and Joe. Charlotte versus Carmella wasn't terrible, but it wasn't good.
No.
And the damn ugly was a New Day and Booker T in the ring for 15 god awful minutes. I mean, I thought it was 12, but Tony's telling me it's 15.
It was
15.
All right.
Yeah.
So that is the good, the bad, and the ugly. Miguel Cole, what do you got to tell us? Oh my goodness! All right, so make sure you go on Twitter and follow me at Wrestling POV. I mean, I only get Terry Crews and David Arquette to like my tweets. Make sure you follow me,
That's right.
and also follow these guys. You know, like the Facebook page Wrestling POV, and also Instagram at Wrestling POV1. And also, let me just say this: my brother Michael Cole, what are you doing, bro? You said that the Shield attacking Braun was awesome, and that when they attacked Roman, you're saying that was a heinous act. What is going on, bro? You're a hypocrite. I don't get it. This guy,
That's
he's
your
more
brother.
stuffing than me.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah. All right, it's now time for NXT POV. Mamma Mia! All right, Johnny Gargano comes out and he has a crutch with no music. He says we've had his back, but he doesn't deserve it right now. Oh, where's that violin meme he was playing earlier?
I know.
Feeling bad for people.
Yeah.
Tommaso Ciampa, he's upset about losing to him, and Regal comes out, and he's just like, before Aleister Black comes and burns the whole place down, he has to ask if Johnny attacked him. Johnny says, "You tell me," and looks at his knee. Okay. The Velveteen Dream interrupts and says he's tired of listening to the same old "Woe is Johnny," and calls him Johnny Failure, and the crowd chants Johnny Failure. Johnny says the crutch is just to keep the weight off. So now, Johnny, you're a hypocrite as well.
Exactly.
You're saying that you just said that you couldn't attack Aleister Black because of your knee, but now you're saying that the crutch is only holding it just to keep the weight off.
Exactly.
But you're good to go against Velveteen as he throws a crutch at Velveteen. Regal breaks it up and says they'll fight next week. So that's something to look forward to.
Yeah.
Dakota Kai defeated Alina. Okay. Lars Sullivan is shown in the back, and he laid out EC3. And then when Raul Mendoza interviewed Lars Sullivan, he's like, unlike the mystery of Aleister Black, he admits that he took out EC3. So you're doing the same story twice.
Word.
So you're talking about like NXT. I know a lot of the people in the audience are from Florida, but we're watching at home. We're not stupid.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, Mr. Rick! Yay! People from Florida are not that smart.
Oh my God.
Oh goodness.
Yeah.
Keith Lee defeated Luke Menzies. Lee had an awesome Hurricane Rana. I mean, the big guy can move.
Yeah.
But no.
No, he's all right,
Okay.
but I think they're overhyping him.
All right,
You know,
but
he
he's
is
doing
good.
Hurricane
I'm not taking that away. He is good, but I think they're going to overhype him too much. So when he does go to the main roster, he's going to get the Apollo Crews treatment.
Oh yeah.
Apollo Crews was like that too. I think Apollo Crews is twice as better. You know,
Twice as nice.
but that too.
All right.
So I just think that when it happens, it's. He's gonna. I'm telling you, he's gonna get the Apollo Crews treatment. You watch. So don't overhype him too much.
You heard it here first. Tony Diamonds has spoken.
I have spoken.
And last but not least, the main event of NXT, the Undisputed Era, Roderick Strong and Adam Cole versus Pete Dunne and North American Champion Ricochet. The Undisputed Era wins the match. Listen, you're not going to go wrong when you have the four men that you have in this ring. First of all, Roderick Strong is so much better since he's joined the Undisputed
true.
Era. Yo,
I agree
the
with
guy! Oh my God, this team is so good.
Yeah.
But this match was great. I gotta say,
It was
great
really good.
match. But then again, NXT,
Yeah,
one match, you're a one-hitter quitter right now.
Word.
it's true.
With that being said, that's your NXT POV. It is now time for Raw vs. SmackDown versus NXT.
Yeah.
All right, so every Tuesday we have you guys vote for which you thought was better, Raw or SmackDown.
That just creeped
Yeah,
up.
well, the fans voted in favor of SmackDown 58% to 42%.
Jesus Christ. Serious?
Yeah. And then on the next day, on Wednesdays, we have you guys vote for whether SmackDown or NXT was better. And you guys voted 63% for NXT. What is going on?
I know. They must forget what happened on Monday.
Jesus, seriously?
God, seriously.
Yeah, no, we gotta figure out how to do the three picks, the three shows. So, because unfortunately, Facebook only allows two. So we'll figure it out, people.
We'll figure it out. And if there's a way that you guys know of that you guys are willing to do, because we do have a way where you guys can click one link and you'll go and you'll do it. But some people don't like to have to click a link. If there's another way that you guys can figure it out,
that's fast. Click a link, 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 click a link.
Let us know, man. If you don't have a problem clicking a link, just do it. Let us know. Because right now, NXT has won again. But will they win with the Wrestling POV crew? And I have to say, that's a unanimous no. I think Raw was the best this week. I thought SmackDown was second, and I thought NXT was third.
That's how I saw it.
Yeah. I mean, because they all three equally sucked, but yeah.
I mean, there was some
and that's
good,
my POV.
And I'm trying to tell you mine, woman.
Well, no, it's my POV.
I'm trying to tell you mine. Raw had some good. SmackDown had some good. Raw had some bad. SmackDown had some bad. NXT had one match.
Yep.
So how, people?
Really?
Serious?
But just to be fair, all three shows had one really good match.
Yeah.
Kevin Owens and Rollins.
Yeah. No, I agree.
Almas and Daniel Bryan, and then Undisputed Era and Ricochet and Pete Dunne.
Yeah. But I think
more happened. Yo, you're right.
More happened
on Raw and more happened on SmackDown.
Even though I didn't say that, but yeah.
You got it. Yeah. All right. Yeah. So Raw is now ahead 3 to SmackDown 0 and NXT 1.
That is, yeah. All right. That's all we got. No, I'm just kidding. Now we got to go over the Wrestling POV's book. Those that are new to the game, basically what happens is we put in the most ridiculous things that we can think of, or things that maybe gets us a little bit upset over the little things. And we put it in this nice little book here. And every week, we decide whether it stays in the book or goes out of the book. And technically, I honestly don't know why we do this, but it's actually kind of fun to do. All right, you guys ready?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
All right, Corey Gray's hairdo.
Stays.
Really? He's starting to grow that out.
It still stays
Grow
until
that out. What the- I can't-
completely gone. It stays.
Jesus
Until
Christ.
it's gone.
Until it's gone. Yes. Until it's gone. All right, WWE writers.
Stays.
They stay. Taz stays. New Day's Pancake stays. Actually, you know what? Hold
They
up.
have pancakes.
Wait, whoa. Yeah, no, they do. I want to put something in the book. Yeah. Jesus Christ. It's Baron Corbin's cell phone.
Ah.
All right. Being that we took Kurt Angle's out, this mofo was on his.
I know.
So that's going in the book.
All right.
There you go.
All right, go ahead. Do the honors.
Baron Corbin's cell phone? You just made the book.
Danke. All right. What was I? Oh, New Day's Pancakes definitely stays.
Stays.
Announced team.
Now listen, I want to tell you this. Michael Cole and Corey Graves and Coach are the guys that belong in the book. I like Tom Phillips, and our boy Byron is good.
You know what? I agree with you.
Yep.
I think it's the Raw team.
Yeah. No, I don't. I wouldn't say that. No, I'll say that.
Because my boy Byron and Tom, they doing their thing over there.
And they are. And now, speaking of that, now that you brought that up, what the hell? I can't stand it when Corey Graves tells Byron, "Shut up, Saxton." Like, seriously, dude? How you going to... something about that bothers me. And it's like, I'm just waiting for Byron. Because Byron's a friend of the show. You guys know that, right?
He is. Yes.
Everybody out there listening?
Yeah.
Hello?
You gotta know that. Check
No,
out our Facebook page.
I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to them out there. Hey, you, listening. You know Byron's a friend of the show, right? Yeah, he is. Serious. All right. Now that I'm
Wait, did
talking
you
to
actually
them.
hear somebody respond?
Yes, I did.
Mimi?
Nah.
You gotta bring him to the hospital again.
I know he needs to get admitted
Well, I
again.
drank like a bunch of beers during the show, so that didn't help. All right. What was I saying?
Byron's in front of the.
Oh yeah, Byron's in front of the show.
I would say Byron's in front of the hospital.
And no, he's cool people. Anyway, no, you're right. I agree. But when Renee Young was on that Raw team, you know,
It was a lot better.
It was a lot better. I have to give it credit where credit's due. So you look at Corey Graves, definitely belongs to the book. Michael Cole definitely belongs to the book. Coach, not. Hear me out. Hear me out. I think Coach is trying to do it on his own.
That's true.
And it seems like Michael Cole and Corey Graves are dragging him down.
Yes.
All right, I can see that.
Okay, so I just think Michael Cole and Corey Graves just needs to be in the book.
Yes.
All right, I agree. I'm with it.
Okay, so do the honors.
Corey Graves, Michael Cole, you just read the book.
All right. Wow.
Miguel Cole.
He said. Wait, you said
Oh
Michael
my
Cole.
goodness, please, no!
Miguel Cole was in the book one time.
Oh, that's true.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, when he won the
Sorry.
championship, remember? So, and that's another thing, people.
Oh, Mimi, a championship is something you win.
Damn. It's a shiny thing. Not
got
there's anything wrong with that.
I got shiny things.
But yeah, and that's another thing, people. You have to understand that being in the book is not a good thing.
Definitely not.
All right, so just keep that in mind. It's not a good thing. All right, so now Baron Corbin's outfit.
In the book.
Hey, how are you the general manager? You wearing the same thing?
Over and over again.
Makes no sense.
Makes no sense. All right, Roman's vest.
Stays.
Days.
Road Dogg.
Stays.
Pittsburgh crowd.
Stays.
R-Truth's memory.
That dude is going through some hard times right now.
You think? Colt Cabana's broke ass.
He stays.
Still broke.
Dean Ambrose's missing eyebrows.
It's still missing.
Yeah. All right, Randy's ear hole obsession.
It stays.
That dude is disgusting.
Right?
Just nasty.
All right, 3 new entrants into the book. Izzy's parents.
Stays.
Stays.
Baron Corbin's cell phone.
Stays.
Stays.
Corey Graves and Michael Cole.
Stays.
Stays.
Definitely stays. They just made the book, so they got to stay. All right, so that was the full show. All right, so like I said, make sure you join us on Facebook. And you know what? If you got a friend that likes to hear about wrestling just from a former wrestler, a women's point of view, or a super fan that turned into
A manager.
in the indies,
Yes.
then tell them to go to our page, check it out. And of course, that likes an intern.
Our official intern.
Our official intern, yes, a permanent intern. Send them to our page on Facebook and on Instagram. Tell them to hit the like button. Follow us. We do some funny shit on the show because we all argue. We don't agree on everything, and that's for damn sure. And and we do cover a lot. And just to make you people laugh or smile or giggle or hee hee or whatever, it works. It does. But anyway,
Works.
tell them to give us a like, and you know what? Send us a review on Facebook so that way we can improve and make your guys' day a little bit better, and that way we can improve ourselves. We might not like it,
Nope.
but we'll try, I guess.
Maybe once.
Maybe once. Give it the old college
And it better be
try.
5 stars.
And it better be 5 stars.
Yeah, it better
So
be
you got to
5
do the
stars.
5 stars. And also, if you got a comment, question, or an idea to do a poll, send it on our Facebook page. Okay?
Yes.
And we're also
we almost always listen to what you guys have to say.
Exactly what Rick said. We almost always listens to you. You hear that? So we'll take it into consideration. And we're very active, too. You know, we love participating and talking with all the fans of the show. And it's a good time. We just talk about wrestling and just have a good laugh. And everybody might not agree with what we say, and that's fine. That's okay. We're not gonna bash you. We're not gonna. No, we will bash you.
Gonna bash you.
My bad. And but it's okay. It's good, and that's what we like. Yeah, you better. We always say that you better handle it because you gotta have thick skin to listen to the show. So all right, so that's it for the show today. I am your host. Wait, am I forgetting anything?
No.
You sure? Because last week I did.
Yeah, we're good.
Okay, we're good. All right, so make sure you tune in next week for another jam-packed show. All right? Mm-hmm. I am your host, Tony Diaz, along with
Mimi Goody.
And the third wheel.
Rick Serrano the third.
And our intern,
Miguel Go. Adios.
Love, peace, and wrestling. We'll see you next week.
Peace out.
All right, now here's the song pick of the week.
Oh my God, who the hell? Girl, bye.
Come on, you should know that.
You know Naomi's partner.
Cameron?
Yep, Cameron. I was gonna say you guys are gonna have a hard time, but then if you said "girl bye," I was like, "Then you get it."
Well, I was like, I know that song from somewhere. I can't remember where.
Where's she, man? She gotta come back.
Yeah.
Bye.